Xbox Live price hike after the drop. Hey everybody, this is a Game Club. We're back with our first video of the year, trying to kick off a new session. Today, the first thing that we want to jump into is the Xbox Live price hike that has been walked back already. So we originally had a video set up to shoot the other day, right as the news broke on this. We were going to report on this, give our thoughts, and within less than 24 hours before we could even get everything together, they've already walked it back. So I just want to walk over what originally was going to happen and where we're at, and then we're going to discuss a little bit about our thoughts on this. So originally, and this is the updated article that I'm showing right now, where Xbox Live was going to jump a little bit in price. They had removed essentially the 12-month subscription for $60. That was no longer available. Monthly prices were going to go up by $1. 3-month memberships were going to go up by $5. And then the 6-month was going to be changed to $60. So effectively, you're going to have to pay $120 a year for Xbox Live Gold. And originally, you also had to have Xbox Live Gold to play free-to-play games online. Stuff like Warframe, Fortnite, Destiny 2, all required this. So what has happened is Microsoft has now walked this back, and they say right here, "We messed up today and you were right to let us know. Connecting and playing with friends is a vital part of gaming, and we failed to meet the expectations of players who count on it every day. As a result, we have decided not to change Xbox Live Gold pricing." They've also stated in this that they are also going to allow free-to-play games to now be available to play online without requiring Xbox Live Gold, which I think I can't believe it wasn't like that originally. So pretty wild. But Chase, give me your take on this whole situation.
Man, all day yesterday I was like, I can't believe they're raising the price on Xbox Live, and like, who's gonna defend this? Someone somewhere is gonna be like, Netflix does it, it's no different. And it's like, dude, it's such a huge hike. Until looking at the article just again, I didn't even realize that it was 1, 3, or 6 months. There was no more year option.
Yeah.
So like, I was just automatically seeing the 6 month and being like, $120, 6 times 2, 12, $10 a month. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, there it is, boom. But like, I mean, I'm glad they walked it back.
Same.
But you shouldn't have had to walk it back. How is this a discussion? And then everybody be like, that's a good idea. Nobody's gonna say anything. And then they say something and then they walk it back. It's like, can't you just like think 2 steps ahead before doing it? Like,
yeah, and I think this was like, although there is no change happening, I think that this was a big hit to the company already. You know, a while ago when they first released the Game Pass Ultimate subscription, which included Game Pass, Xbox Live Gold, the whole shebang, that was $15 a month. And somebody at one point asked Phil Spencer, basically like, you know, are you eventually going to drive up the price of this? Is this something you can see happening, or any other changes?
Year, right?
Yeah, and Phil Spencer in the interview said, you know, we have no plans or means to raise the price of this. We really want this to be what it's at. Now, granted, over time, I'm sure price hikes happen. They said that they haven't changed the price in 18 years or something ridiculous. I can't even remember. Which,
has it been around for 18 years?
Yeah, I think so, which is wild. Like, since back in the Halo 2 days, right?
Oh, wow.
So while I agree with the fact that they haven't had a price hike, I don't know that there's enough substantive like content within what you're paying for, right? It's access to online. It's something that PC gamers on a daily basis use as a reason to not get consoles, because consoles are subsidized through their online subscriptions. Yeah. So I definitely think that this was kind of a blow to the company. Even though nothing is happening, we saw what the intention was, right?
Yeah.
They wanted to raise the price. And what was weird about it too was, while, you know, Phil Spencer originally said they had no plans to change or raise the price of Game Pass anytime in the future, what this did is it effectively made Game Pass a no-brainer. Like, not only is it already, but to be like, oh, well, I have to pay $120 a year for Xbox Live Gold, but if I pay $150 or $160, whatever it is a year, you get Game Pass. It's only an extra $2 to $5 a month. Like, that's
almost
nothing.
like self-cannibalization. Like, they're just like, let's push this up so nobody has a choice, and then try to phase it out, or be like, why would you have Xbox Live Gold when it's not that much more to get so much more? You know, like Apple does it all the time. You know what I mean?
Right, but you're absolutely right. It would have gotten to the point where there's only Game Pass Ultimate, and at that point, is it just Xbox Live Gold and you get Game Pass as part of it? Like, it's this weird thing where there was no longer a differentiation between them. So I'm glad they walked it back.
Same.
Xbox is not in the greatest place right now as far as console sales and a bunch of other stuff. Not that they're pushing console sales.
Right.
But yeah, it
wasn't the right time. You're gonna raise it in the middle of a pandemic.
Yeah, right.
Wait.
And now of all times too, right?
You have no reason to have your platform, and then here's Xbox Live. It's not even Game Pass Ultimate where it can be on your computer and stuff. It's like, here's Xbox Live Gold for your Xbox, just your Xbox, right?
Yeah.
And you need it to play online. We're gonna raise the price, and we're gonna give you crappy games. I'm sorry, the Xbox Live free Gold games for the past few months have just been like, is that worth a price raise? I don't think so.
Yeah. Not that I can say that PlayStations have been that great lately either in terms of like total value. However, they have stuck to their $60 price point, and I don't think they would have changed even if Microsoft did. I think they would have used that as another thing of like, it's cheaper for our exact same service.
Plus, free to play games are free to play.
Right. Yeah.
Like, we're Fall Guys without paying an extra whatever.
Well, and actually, that's a great segue. Chase, speaking of free-to-play games and PlayStation Plus and all this other goodness, I want to get into talking about Destruction All-Stars.
Yeah.
So this is slated to be the free game for PlayStation Plus for 2 months, both February and March. It was originally slated as a launch game at a full $70 price point. It got walked back, and they decided to push out the release, do a little bit more internal testing and fine tweaking, and release it as a free-to-play game a la Fall Guys, Rocket League, tons of other games like that, which I think is super smart. So
wait, did they walk the whole price back? Or do you mean just because it's PlayStation Plus?
Just because it's PlayStation Plus. So that's the thing, is we don't know. We're in an unknown right now for that because they haven't mentioned price at all since this has come out. I've got the PlayStation background thing rolling, but I might throw up some other video clip because there was a newly released 2-minute video on YouTube promoting, though we don't really see a whole lot of uncut gameplay. Chase, I want to start with your thoughts on this and what you've seen so far from this game.
I'm interested now that it's going to be free on PlayStation Plus. At first, I just was like, as a launch title for $70, I just set it aside. Like, I'll buy Sackboy, I'll buy Spider-Man, I'll buy Demon Souls, not Destruction All-Stars. It wasn't on my radar. Now, looking at it, that new trailer, it's like the character highlight trailer, right? Where they're like showing all the different characters, and it's like
characters in their cars.
Yeah, and it's like, that's cool. I still don't know what I'm doing.
I know, but I'm trying to think of what you said the other day. It was like a mix of like Fall Guys, Twisted Metal, and Rocket League.
Yeah, that's exactly it. But like, each one of those games has something that makes it unique. Like, even if you don't like Fall Guys, the fact that it randomly shuffles a bunch of courses together to eliminate people. If you're not a big Twisted Metal fan, the maps and the weapon placements are super important. Rocket League, there you go. You've gotten a single arena, and it's all about the gameplay between the players. I don't know if we've seen another arena in Destruction All-Stars. I can't tell because I haven't seen uncut gameplay. I haven't seen like a map select, or like, I don't know. Are we getting a Twisted Metal in a single arena like Rocket League? Are we getting a bunch of different events and goals? Like what?
Well, and especially with the way that the levels are sort of constructed, I could see that it might be a single arena, but they have like different platforms and other things that come out for different game modes or whatever. I really would like to see more, but at the same time, I think this is one of those games where I think the proof is going to be in the pudding, right? Like we're gonna see it. Everybody's gonna get a chance to play it. Anybody that doesn't own a PlayStation 5 currently, get the PlayStation app on your phone or log in via the website.
Add it to your library.
Add it to the library. We've been doing that obviously since we have PlayStation 5, but I've been trying to advocate it to all my friends that you know, you don't have to have a PlayStation 5 to get these PlayStation Plus games. Maneater on right now for PlayStation 5. You don't have one yet? Go out and add it to your library. You cannot add it through the PlayStation 4 because you don't get the PlayStation 4 version, but definitely be doing this. I'm interested in this game, partially because it's free, partially because I've exhausted my library and I'm going through a giant
You've been
backlog.
pummeling.
I've been going through games left and right. Like that holiday sale came up. There was a bunch of games in the $20 to $40 range. I've clocked in 30, 40 hours into each of them, whatever it is, beaten them, moved on. But I do think that this game has some potential, and at launch of the system, I think this would have had a hard time, not only with the price point, but just there was such a sea of other games of stuff that was PlayStation 5 specific, stuff that was cross-platform, stuff that's backwards compatible and got updates like Ghost of Tsushima.
I've been playing a lot of PS4 games.
Yes, a lot of them. And what is it? Jedi Fallen Empire just got another,
Fallen Order?
PS5 update, sort of backwards compatibility update, but we're seeing more games get that. I really hope that in the end, this game gets a reduced price of some point. We know it's going to be free for 2 months, so a lot of people are going to get it, but they either have to come out of this in one of two ways: complete free to play and push the microtransactions, or do something like Fall Guys, where it's 20, like 20, 30, 40 bucks maybe.
Like we'll know when we play it. I like when we bought Godfall.
Yep.
Okay, we bought it. All right, but it was on sale and it was like, was it $52? Some weird thing.
Yeah, it was a weird number, but it was right around 50.
Yeah, but it was like that type of game. I was like, at $70, no. 50, I don't feel so bad. So
Same.
when we play Destruction All-Stars for free, we can assess it with that. Like, if they put this out at $70, would it be worth it? Like, really? Like, we'll find out.
Yeah, and I think too, one of the important games about games like this, Fall Guys and Rocket League, I'm speaking to particularly, but there are other games in the same vein or style where it's, when it is not free to play all the time, the idea is to get the players that get it for free to get hooked, and then later on down the line talk your friends into getting it, right? Hey, you got to play this game. Yeah, dude, it's only $20 or it's only $30. You can't be saying that for a $70 game.
Oh, it's only $70, dude.
Maybe I shouldn't say you can't. This. It's not very likely.
Yeah.
So I really hope to see it in that easier price range. I think $70 for Sony in general is a little bit ridiculous in this like next gen, or what we're going to start calling current gen. I don't think that every game warrants that price. They've tried out a thing. I think there are some games that do warrant that.
Demon Souls for $70, I was cool with.
Yep.
I have no question. I have no complaints.
Yep, same, exactly. And I'm trying to think of
Godfall.
I thought there was another one. Anyways, regardless, actually Spider-Man. I'm just gonna throw that out there. The $70 price point for the Ultimate Edition when you're getting the remastered version, that was worth $70.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were gonna say that wasn't, and I was like,
no, totally was.
Really
Miles
good
Morales
value.
and the remastered, totally worth $70. However, I'm not seeing a lot of high quality games in these $70 price points, which always makes me wait for price drops. So this game has got
like Godfall
has got to be cheaper. Yeah, got to be cheaper. Yeah. But I think that's all the news we got for today. Like I said, our first video back for the year. We're going to start trying to do at least weekly videos. We don't make any promises beyond that. We're going to try and do a little bit more, stick to some news. I'm going to try and get to some hardware reviews. I've got a couple of new products in that I'm testing out. These headphones are one, and I've got the Razer Death Adder V2 Pro, and I'm going to compare that to some other mice. So I just want to say thanks for watching. If you've made it to the end, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. Until next time, Game Club out.